Turn that volume up. What am I missing? Perfect. Boop, 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 boop. Whew. All right. Conquerors. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys had to make a run real quick. You guys have my undivided attention. Come on in here. You guys have my undivided attention. I'm back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kenya in the house. Hi. Blessings. Hi, Charlene. Let me put this up here for you guys. How are you today, Miss Charlene? Marianne, it's such a pleasure. I'm honored. Kenya in the house. I love it. 144 on the clock. It's 12:28 here, Conquer. 12:28 here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was really irritated when I had to get off live earlier because once I'm in my flow, I'm in my flow. The Holy Spirit starts speaking, and I hate to break that connection, but I'm back. I am so back, and we're gonna continue where we left off. Okay, I want you to guys know that you weren't accepted by the world, but you're an intricate part of the new earth's foundation. This is your golden era. You are the golden child. You possess so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and God is going to use you to continuously raise the vibration. You say, what does that mean, Anthony? That means you love yourself so much. You've healed yourself so much that a frequency came out of it. And that frequency is exactly what God needed to start the movement of the new earth. I told you, you'd be the one to start the movement. It's you. All the healing you did, looking good out there. All the believing that you did in yourself, all the faith, all the obedience that you decided to believe in yourself and turn away from things that didn't serve your purpose, that didn't place a circumstance, part of your mission. You understood that this was bigger than you and you had to do bigger things and more was required of you. When you finally understood that, you became the testament of beauty. You became the testament that God can give you beauty for your ashes. You understand that you can rest in the Lord and you can enjoy the stillness. It doesn't always have to be a go, 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 hustle, 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 hustle. This is about peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. And for that, you are walking into your elevated, exquisite, God's personal love of life. You're elevated, you're exquisite, and you're about to get God's personal love over your life. Not just one miracle, but two. You're getting double for your trouble. Now, as I was explaining to you guys earlier, it was so funny because my daughter, she gave me a piece of paper yesterday, and it had a red stop sign, and underneath it had a box, and the box was pink. And I had just heard a message saying, your love of your life is going to shower you with pink and red roses. Not only that, this is your Cinderella moment. Cinderella was treated so bad. She was treated so bad by those that she only wanted love from. But that prince saw something in her. He saw something in her the first time he laid eyes on her. He knew it the first time he laid eyes on her. He was just doing, he was just going with the flow of even acknowledging the other women there. But that prince, once he first laid eyes on Cinderella, said, that's mine. And that's how your prince is coming for you. That's how your king is coming for you. They already know you theirs. They're about to make it official. Your love is secured and your love is protected. Hi, Nathalie. I told you I was coming back. And then when she brought me the picture, she was singing the songs to Golden. And that's I'm done hiding, now I'm shining. So it's a lot of confirmation in here for somebody. And then I saw you were born into royalty. You were born into royalty. You are the royal heir. 33 on the clock. You're about to receive your royal inheritance. All things new. New earth, new you, new beginnings. All things new. 23 on the clock. All things. Even that old shirt gotta go. All things new. From birth, you were born a star. Christmas may be significant. You keep hearing the word Christmas. That means something about to happen to you in October. It's going to be Christmas in October for you. You're about to experience heaven on earth. You're about to experience heaven on earth. You have a walking presence that teaches others that their past is written. You understand you're not here just to be here. You're here because you have a mission. You understand when you get up in the morning, you have to do something different than what everybody else is doing. 33 on the clock. Oh, welcome. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, Piggy. Everybody tell Yeah, Piggy, happy birthday. And congratulations. Wow, what a double confirmation. What a double 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Happy birthday and congratulations. I love my conquerors. They join in as a team, baby. You are a blessing. You are a gift. You are a reward. And you are a treasure. You are a blessing. You are a gift. You are a reward. And you are a treasure to anyone that gets in your presence. To anyone that gets in your presence, they're going to get the best of the best. Just like Men in Black. They want the best of the best of the best, sir. That's what they're going to get. You're the best. You're very important. And people will have to prove themselves to you. So you've always proven yourself to other people, being the people pleaser. Those times are dead, baby. They have to come up a little bit higher. They have to prove themselves to you now. Because you chose honesty in a world that rewards deception. You're not all about talk. You're about action. You earned your power through your trials. You were forged through heartbreak. And you were refined through isolation. You are a byproduct of surviving what was meant to break you. My God today. Thank you for the follows. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, you already know we're going to kick it up a notch. The whole goal is that you don't leave the same way you have came. Better, brighter, more wisdom. Oh, and these fake pages of me, you guys, use your discernment. I will never reach out to you first. I would never reach out to you first. Please use your discernment. You came out more grounded than ever before. 111 on the clock. Yeah, God said it. The last thing that happened to you, you came out grounded more than ever before. Only you know what that is. But your strength out after that situation, baby, you're too aware to be deceived and too centered to be manipulated. They try to do any of those things to use like an insult of your intelligence. You know how to control your emotions, and you let go without losing compassion. You protect your peace like it's a sacred currency. And chaos avoids you because you're too stable to be shaken, and it intimidates people who depend on noise to be relevant. What just happened? I'm missing something. Okay, y'all talking up in it. Repent, tarot is demonic. Okay. You became a higher version of yourself. This part that you're in right now is a transformation. You're getting your wings so you can soar. God said the door's already open. It's your harvest time. The door's already open, baby. You already got access. You got to put your hands to the plow and do something. And for some of you guys, you will start to see the fruits of your labor for the work that you have been putting in. Oh, yeah. You understand stillness isn't a weakness. It's mastering yourself. 17 on the clock. I think I'm going to just stay to myself for a whole week. Love on myself extra harder. Feed my spirit. Just turn away from things of the world. You understand that. That's why isolation is your elevation. God don't isolate you for no reason, baby. He preparing you. It's not punishment. It's protection of preparation of your process. Be thankful that you are isolated. You know how many things trying to come up against you that God protecting you from? And you mad because you got to stay in the house for a week? No. Be grateful. Be grateful. You're peculiar. You're unique. You got royalty in your heritage, your DNA, and your trait. There's so many messages I be getting, y'all. You're very intimidating. You're stepping into your confidence. You don't dwell with ego or egotistical people. You deal with real and authentic. You're so protected, conquerors. There's people trying to call your phone and God won't let that ringer go through. Mark, believe me, you're so protected. People are trying to reach out to you and God say, because their intentions ain't right. God said, I showed you who they were the first time, believe them. They coming back. It's just a bigger enemy. Trying to use more tricks on you. It ain't nothing but the enemy trying to use more tricks on you. Because if he could have got you when he did, you wouldn't be here today. So what you think he gonna do when he gets you? If you go back? Oh, conquerors, and they coming back. You unforgettable. You are unforgettable. They can't replace you if they wanted to. You're irreplaceable. You have so much greatness in you, but you walk around humble. It's comical. It's comical. You got so much power in you to clear out a whole building. You don't. You walk in peace. You have nothing to worry about. You are transforming minds and souls. I keep hearing Level Up by Sierra. You're about to level up. Level up, level up, level up. They thought you was all talk, conquerors. Boy, oh boy, was they wrong. They thought you were all talk. They in for a rude awakening. Not only because it's happening from you. You know they ain't gonna want to come ask you for nothing and you the only person hiring. You know these people egos is so in the way. You can have the last piece of bread and you know they ain't gonna come ask you for that last piece of bread because they know what they did to you. But that's how God's setting it up. That's how God's setting it up. It's about to be a famine in the earth. You're going to be the one with the answers. You're going to supply the resources because God is plugging you in. You got the answers. You got what they need. They always come back. They always come back. Put that in the comments. They always come back. You're like DJ Khaled. What's this? And another one. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. And another one. When I was just in the car, her lifestyle. Took a lot just to live this here lifestyle. Like all these songs I'm hearing are like lifestyle changes, just major vibration, it does something different. It does something different. So you the big dog. But you won't bite. But they'll feel that. Like the big dog get the little puppy. He don't pick up the dog to hurt him. He pick up the dog to say, ah. keep poking at me. I'm going to show you what you can feel. I'm not going to give it to you, but pick him up by them teeth just to let him know. I'm the big dog. You the big dog, not the little one. I opened my Bible this morning, went to Ecclesiastes 3. Invest in many ventures. Invest in many ventures. I hope you're ready because you're about to be investing in all type of stuff. You're about to be investing in all type of things. Interesting. Very, very. This is all very interesting. You are the new leaders of the new earth. God said them 9 to 5s. He hiring you. God say they gonna be blown away by the way he takes you up, away from the things of the world. They gonna be like, but I thought they didn't have. But I thought they would never. I never considered them. But. Ain't gonna have no words to say. They're gonna be speechless as you step into your confidence and everything God called you to be. Great. You are great conquerors. And you are inspiring just by projecting the wholeness of you. See, it's so easy to put on a facade. And social media has a lot of people programmed to where they think that this is how they have to look. No, baby. No. You look like you. Now, if you want to do some things about yourself, do it for you. Don't do it because that's how everybody else is moving. Because you're going to be the one that man walk in or that lady walk in just doing what you're doing and say, that's the one. Out of all of them, that's the one. Because everybody else look the same. You're the only one with some authenticity about yourself. All that glitters ain't gold. They picking burdens over blessings. We in a society where they picking burdens over blessings because of how it looks. You messed your whole life up. Wasted energy, wasted money, wasted time. So don't go for what everybody looking for. Believe in your heart and stand in your authenticity. That's what we're looking for. You may complain your nose too big. We don't see nothing wrong with it. We don't see nothing wrong with your nose. You don't want to see something wrong with your nose. You're supposed to turn your flaws into, you're supposed to, instead of your flaws, those are the things that you use to turn around to love even more. You love your flaws. Ain't that what Tyra Banks said? We love our flaws. On that show, when the lady was like, I don't like that part. She said, that's the part we're going to show the most. That's the part. She didn't like her forehead, Tyra Banks. She didn't like her forehead, but that's what she flaunted the most. That girl will flaunt the mess out that forehead. So whatever you don't like in yourself is what we admire the most. You got a lips, so what? You sound even better when you sing. You got to see the greatness in you. You may not can read properly, but you can do other things properly. Use what you have. And don't worry about what you don't have. And if it's something that you want to strengthen it. But love yourself from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Love yourself. If you don't like your stomach, start working out. Don't just sit there like a bag of potatoes on the couch eating ribs and chocolate chip cookies all day. Do something about it. Pray. It changes things. It starts in the mind. That's one verse that has stuck out to me like a sore thumb through my whole transition, spiritual awakening, shifts, all that. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Don't be conformed by the things of this world. The things of this world are illusions. They are illusions. They will have you stuck. They will have you pressing for more when you are enough. Some of you overqualified for positions you applying for. But they ain't gonna tell you that. That's why you gotta lean into God. He'll tell you, nah, baby. It's like some of y'all applying for positions right now, and God say, I don't even want you working no more. I'm hiring you. You wonder why you're not getting called back from these jobs that you applied to. Because God said, I'm hiring you. I'm stopping that dead in the track. I don't want you working for man no more. I want you to start your own company. I want you to build for the kingdom. This is a new earth. This is a new age. This is transformation. This is eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. They thought that you were never going to be anything, but you're an intricate part of the new earth. And you're a royal heir. So put that pipe in the pipe and smoke it. What? You say what, guy? I don't have to move like them. Matter of fact, I choose not to move like them. My path is for me, and I want to see where my path is going to lead me to. If I could just be dedicated every day, if I could just be consistent every day, if I could just show up for myself every day, if I could continuously do it even when I'm tired, even when I don't feel like it, if I just show up more and more and more, I know them little steps lead to big things. And ain't nobody gonna do it but me. Ain't nobody coming to save me. I gotta save myself. I got generations on my back. This is bigger than me. You got to get into that mindset. I got to do it anyway. I got to do it anyway. When your first intuition kick in, you're like, I want to wash them dishes, but I'm going to put it off later. No, do it now. Do them dishes now. Don't put them off till later. Get it out the way. Get it out the way. Procrastination will not be your problem going forward. Procrastination will not be your problem going forward. You're going to finish tasks before the deadline. They're going to be like, Dad, you turned this paper in 2 days early. Yeah. I'm working on my next one. Yeah. This is a new territory. This is a new level. It requires a new you. To whom much is given, much is required. To whom much is given, much is required. 3 on the clock. Your resilience is an art. The resilience you carry is an art. I heard something the other day. It had me in deep thought. Do you know tattoos are portals? Tattoos are portals. Every tattoo I received, I was led to get. And the words, I was led as well. I didn't know tattoos were portals. That's deep. That's deep. 28 on the clock. I got over 15 tattoos. And I just found out that they're portals. The spirit guided me to get my tattoos. But the religious folks will tell you bad for covering your body. They ain't gonna like me today. They ain't gonna like me today. That's why I say the religious folks ain't gonna make it. This is a spiritual beginning. It's a spiritual movement. They have you shamed. They have you feeling bad. They have you feeling like you don't even belong because of their beliefs. That's why many people don't go to church. It's always that criticism, that stereotype. It's always something. That's when people ask me, will you go to church? No, the church is in me. I am the church. You with me? 2 or more are gathered. We in the midst. Come on, me and you, we at church. That's what God continuously stresses about the spirit. They don't want to hear that part, though. The peculiar, the royal priesthood. These are people who can see things. The people that other people call witchcraft and just divination and just, evil. But this is what God invested in these people, is these gifts. It depends on what you use it for. Just like money isn't evil, The love of money is what makes it evil. If you look in the Bible, it says money is needed. It says money is needed. Again, everybody in the Bible is wealthy. So it depends on how you're using things. Too much of anything is bad. If he gave you a gift, use it. Don't be afraid. If you can see in the future, don't be afraid to use that gift. If you can read people's minds, don't be afraid to use that gift. There are many people out here who are so gifted, they are damn near a genius. And that'll be the person you look at and turn your nose up. Or walk away from because they don't look like what you think they're supposed to look like. Now, more than ever, you are being approached by angels. You're an earth angel, and you're about to get approached by earth angels. Because God said this movement can't stop. You have somewhere you have to be. And it must happen quickly. Because this world right now, it needs our help. It needs to get in position so the flow can start. Because this flow, baby, it ain't going to stop. This flow ain't going to stop, baby. It ain't going to stop. It's generational. This is a generational blessing over your life that was predestined before you were even formed in your mother's womb. God had conversations with your ancestors, spirit guides, the universe, and said, okay, this one, this is the heir. This is the golden child. Love you, Shia Sins. This the one. They had a whole meeting about you. See, that's when it was a conference call. But when you got the message, it was a one-on-one. You never walked by yourself. You never were crazy. You were made to look it. That's what society places on people, these labels. Baby, you just spiritual. You just spiritual. You have vivid dreams. You see things others don't see. That's because you're a peculiar people. And God created you that way. God said, that crowd ain't for you. I'm going to put you around a crowd who is. Who appreciates your gifts. Who will protect your anointing in that room. 33 on the clock. You're worth being protected. You ain't crazy. You just see other things people don't see. That don't make you crazy, baby. That makes you needed. Just like now, everybody go back to The Simpsons, be like, Dad, they said that was going to happen before it happened. That said it was going to happen. Everybody want to go back to The Simpsons when they see things of the world now. Oh, yeah, remember they said that was going to happen in The Simpsons? That's you. When you go in a room, you can read people's minds. That's why you quiet, because you're observing. They think you quiet because you ain't got nothing to say. No, baby, you're just observing the room. You're taking it all in. Okay, so that one. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one over here is going to be okay. You can tell by the conversations that people have in front of you. Thank you. They tell on themselves. See, you the truth. You the one who can walk in the room and say, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to go buy a 3-flat. While the person next to you talking about they already got a 3-flat. They ain't got no 3-flat. But you the truth. That's why you can always tell when somebody lying. That's why when God awakened you, he gave you that discernment. He said, no, I can't put them out there without this discernment. They got too many gifts. We got to add this one too. Because in this season, you're going to know who lying and you straight in your face. That's why some of y'all can't look people in the eye, because eyes are what is that? Windows to the soul. Eyes are windows to the soul. You can see people who lying to you right in front of your face, and you don't stop playing with me. You going to play in my face like that? That's what we on. you know I know, right? That just go to show you how little these people think of you. They think they could just put one over your head and just go, whoof, be forgotten. You got to be quicker than that. And you so peaceful because you know you can embarrass these people, but you. Okay. You got a 3-flat. How's that going for you? Good. You got good maintenance with it? You got some tenants yet? You be calling them out, don't you, Conquerors? You be calling them out, don't you? Is it parking over there? What else is included in their rent? Like, you start asking questions. Okay, I'm gonna keep lying in my face. Okay, and where did you say it was at again? You on Redfin. You on Zillow. They're like, what you do? Oh, nothing. I'm replying to an email. Knowing dog well that person don't own no 3-flat. They can barely get their shoes on. Talking about they own a 3-flat. You the truth. Continue to walk in that light. Continue to stand in your power. And continue to move on action, not words. They'll catch you up every time. You think you're just going to tell me something, I'm supposed to believe it? We PIs over here. If I'm not, make one phone call. We pulling up. We pulling up. Let me see your phone. Let me see your car keys. Next time you see me, I won't even be in the same car. But I called you. Can't lie to us. We gonna find. We gonna find out, baby. I'm pulling up. You say you at work? Okay. Okay. Hey, sis, can I borrow your car? I just need it for about an hour. You say, oh, okay. See, that's why I say you the one that got away. They can't play in your face. They can't play in your face. They salty they ever did. They're very salty. They played in your face or tried to play in your face. They're very resentful. They're very regretful. They can't stand that light, Conquerors. And you like, I ain't ever play in my face. I've been through too much of that. Try somebody else. You won't get me. And that's where you grew. You said, no, this feels too familiar. This is too familiar for me. I've been here before. Got to shake this off. I got to shake this off. It's funny how people try to just play you like you ain't one of them. Like you ain't one of the ones. My phone been ringing off the hook today. That's why you got to protect your peace at all costs. It is sacred. You earn every right to that peace because of how they did you. And it isn't so funny that now they want to say, oh, you think you better than us and y'all put me through hell. I had to rebuild myself. I had to love on myself. I had to pick myself back up. You damn right I'm better than y'all. That's why y'all made me feel like I wasn't nothing, because you knew I was better than y'all. Try to dim my light because you can't see your own. So when they tell you, oh, you think you better, yeah, I am. Let you walk a mile in my shoes. Let you know a part of my testimony. I am. All the schemes, lies, plots, disappointments, backstabbing, disrespect that was through on little old me. And I had to go internally and heal myself to be back whole. I am. And you still right there. Yeah, I am better. I am. It takes about 4 or 5 people to come up against you. And then got the nerve to say, you think you better than us. Yeah. Or they bother because you unbothered. Where they do that at? How you bothered that I'm not bothered? See, when I was bothered, when I was praying for you, when I was covering you, when I was helping you, when I was putting my neck on the line for you, when I was steady putting my passions to the back for you, when I was putting everything on hold for you, you didn't care about that. That didn't mean nothing to you. You didn't care about my pain, my sacrifice, but I cared about yours. See, when you love hard. When you in it, conquerors, you in it. In it. I'm talking about in it. You don't play with people's hearts like they play with yours. And for them to say, oh, she's just unbothered. Yeah, I'm unbothered. I mean, what do you expect? You want me to be the same old punching bag? What you think gonna come out of something you constantly poking a bear? Gets dangerous. It gets dangerous. They really see who the bear is. They better stop poking at you. They're gonna find out who you are. They better stop poking at you, baby. They're gonna find out. 4 on the clock. Yeah, I had to pick myself back up. From you throwing your insecurities on me. Yeah, I'm a better person because of it. And I'm on a higher level because of it. You want to tell them thank you for fumbling you. That was the biggest flex ever. Fumbling you. Because now they got to watch you experience heaven on earth. 111 on the clock. Ooh, wee. I'm just saying. Don't nobody know what it takes to be you. Don't nobody know what it takes to keep showing up every day. You go through things that you have never spoken about. Never. That takes strength. And you so busy. All you heard your life was how weak you were. Let me tell you how strong you are. Ooh, help me, Holy Spirit. All you heard was how weak you were. Let me tell you how strong you are. You get back up. You dust yourself off and you get back up. You get back to the drawing board. You heal yourself. You forgive people without losing compassion. Your heart been broke your whole life. You didn't even know you had a heart. He's like, why am I feeling this? It drives me crazy. I don't want to love. I don't want it. That's the empath in you. It's a blessing and a curse. But you have so much warfare on you. The enemy was on your heels. Him and his minions. You stood and took it. You stood and took it all. You didn't turn your heart cold. You didn't turn into them. You kept climbing. You kept believing. You kept walking by faith and not by sight. You moved with the flow. You took the narrow path. They called you crazy. They called you delusional. They called you insane. They called you a nobody. Said you would never amount to anything. They always got mad because you didn't do it like them. You didn't hide when the storm came. You flew with the storm. That takes strength. And it's so crazy. You got more than just you to worry about. So you carrying not only that, but you carrying other people that you have to take care of while you going through that too. Still trying to focus on your goal. Still trying to stay positive. Still trying to keep moving for another day. Some of y'all be losing y'all appetite. Don't even want to eat. You so stressed out the whole day. Trying to regulate your nervous system. Trying to rebuke depression and anxiety every chance you get, especially when you wake up in the morning. Don't nobody know what it takes to be you. They will never understand your praise. And no matter what you do, you don't stop praising. They will never understand. They'll be the first ones in line talking about they know you. No, you don't know me. Because if you did, you wouldn't have did what you did. If you did know me, you'd have knew that I really loved you. I was the best friend to you. I was a good business partner to you. If you really knew me, you don't know me. I was just a benefit to you, but you didn't know me. When the benefit's gone, the phone calls stop. You didn't know me. But you got a lot to say, don't you? I mean, the main one with a lot to say. And you got a pot to piss in or a house to throw it out of. The main one's got a lot to say. They ain't too busy focused on you, can't even get their own life together. There's so many of them out here, conquerors, right now, 17 on the clock. They so focused on you, they can't even get their own life together. I know you hear the siren. You are their life. You look secret. Amen. Man. It'd be them ones, I'm telling you, 555 on the clock. That's why God flipped the script. He said, okay, you were in the darkness. Come here. Now I need you to teach others how to get out of darkness. I'm going to use you as a leader for the new earth. Yeah, he tapped you on your shoulder. Said, come here. I'm giving you a divine promotion. Come here. You work for me now. Come here. I'm lifting that veil. Come here. I'm taking you out the matrix. Come here. I'm going to give you a spiritual awakening. Yeah, because you are not of this world. I know you want to think like you are, but you're not. But they say you're a star seed. This spiritual knowledge, it be juicy. You be like, all this time? All this time? What? So it's good you made all those mistakes, or what they call mistakes, because it allowed you to be opened up to who you really are and always have been. You had to step into your power, and now you can release that power. Pamela, becoming everything you were meant to be. Amen, amen. Like I told you yesterday, you're the future. You are the future of this world. What you're doing right now, that's why I keep telling you, create, create, create. It's going to play an important part of the future. You got generations, baby. You got generational things to do. Generational. Technology. I know y'all have some dreams about some futuristic things. Put it on paper. I know you had them. I know you had some futuristic dreams. It didn't look like what it was supposed to look like in your dream because you really couldn't understand it. But hearing this confirmation should be a stepping stone to get you to write that vision down. Don't worry. It's going to come back to you, and the spirit gives you deposits guaranteeing what's coming. It's going to give you deposits. You are creating your future. And that does include generational wealth. You are an anchor. And for some of you guys, you will be a millionaire before 2026. I didn't stutter. 22 on the clock. You will be a millionaire before 2026. Get to work if you aren't already working. If you haven't already created, get to work. Because what you think is small, I'm telling you, God is about to multiply that thing. And that's why he get rid. Yep, Miss Renee, you chose love over money. You wanted from people what money couldn't buy, and they couldn't even give you that. You wanted 55 on the clock. You wanted what money couldn't buy from people, and they couldn't even give you that. So everything that you've given to everybody else is now going to be poured into you. And that does include resources of financial. Because you're the abundant one. So I can imagine how many people came to you asking you for help and didn't have good intention behind it. But God knows you're going to do the right thing with it. He knows you don't care about the flashy cars, the big houses, none of that. But that's why he's going to pour it onto you even more. He's going to spoil you because you don't want those things. You don't want to be in the spotlight. As for me, I don't like to be behind camera. I'd rather be behind the scenes. And here he goes, thrusting me into the camera. He said, you got to get uncomfortable. So I want you to do, conquerors. What's today? Thursday? Between today and tomorrow, do something you've never done. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. If that means sitting at your desk for an hour with a pen and paper, do it. Do something today that makes you feel uncomfortable. If you've never been on live before, get on live. It's okay if you're talking to one person. That one person is all that's needed. Because that one person is going to spread that seed. And that seed is going to have a domino effect behind it. That's why God said don't worry about the numbers. Think of the impact. Because while you're speaking to that one person, he prepping you to speak in front of millions. But he can't just thrust you out there to speak through the millions because you got to be regulated to speak to the hundreds. That's why God's preparing you the way he's preparing you. And only you know what that is. But there's no turning back now. 77 on the clock. That means it's completed. 777 is completed. You got to keep sharing it. You got to keep doing it. When I first started, I didn't get likes. I didn't get views. I did it because I wanted to do it. I love expressing my creativity. So one day, when was that? This was last year, Christmas Eve. God wanted me to make this video. I said, I wasn't in the mood. That video had numbers. God said, I'm going to show you why I told you to make this video. And the video had numbers behind it. And I told you it was one situation I said, I'm going to give up on. God started moving in that. I was like, okay. It seemed like the places you want to give up is the places he's trying to use you. He's trying to show you something in that place. You may think it's a dry, desolate place, but he about to put a river in the desert for you. Don't speak like me, Renee. Speak like you. You get in front of that camera and you speak to that camera like it's your journal. If you want to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. The reason I say that is because somebody is going to be drawn to you. You have a light on you that is needed. Don't you quit. You keep going. I couldn't give y'all the testimony if I stopped. I couldn't tell you we made it to 60K in TikTok. I couldn't tell you we made 11,000 on Instagram. I couldn't tell you we made 21,000 on Facebook. I wouldn't be able to tell you those things if I gave up. There's a testimony in you. God trying to pull something out of you. But if you give up, you can't give up on yourself. You come too far. The only regret you will have in life is if you give up. Especially if you give up because of them. I almost did that. When God started showing me numbers and I started speaking about them, somebody told me, don't talk about numbers. You sound crazy. Everybody ain't gonna accept that. I said, okay. It slipped me down. I stopped. I stopped so bad, y'all. I got off social media for a whole year because when they planted that seed in me, that made me think that I was crazy. Like, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying these. It had me second guessing myself. It had me second guessing what God was telling me to do. So I took a whole year on social media. I'm like, these people ain't gonna want to hear what I gotta say. They ain't interested in seeing what I'm doing. They don't care. The enemy had me that bound to the point I went back to earthly things. But even in my wilderness, God was like, he started showing me them signs. Start showing me them signs. Psst, I'm still here. Psst, I still need you. Psst, I need you to make some videos. Psst, the time is now. Psst, it's getting serious, Ebony. Like, this is how this is how he started coming at me. That's why I'm on live more than you've seen me on live before. Because I had to say, okay, God calling me. It's really time. I have a message. He's been preparing me. It's something he really want me to do. Then I have to get uncomfortable. That's why he kept showing me Esther 4:14. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, your father's family will perish. And who knows that you've been born for a royal position for a time such as this. That's why this morning I said I was thrown off when I had to go take my daughter to get her hair done. I'm like, Dad, they're going to cut into my live time. I got to get this word out. Holy Spirit on fire. But I said, you know what? I'm going to come back. Instead of saying, I'll just see y'all at 7. I said, I'm going to come back. And I'm going to make some time to do this. Because somebody needs this word. And that's what you do. You put yourself in the back burner. I didn't even know this was a touch screen. My daughter's scared. You put yourself last. And you do what you have to do for God. And he's going to make everything else make sense. Everything is going to make sense. He's going to provide you so much clarity. It's going to be so much clarity. You ain't going to have to question nothing. You about to understand everything. Oh, that's why that had to happen. Oh, that's why I had to leave. Oh, that's why I had to get rid of that car. Oh, that's why I had to get rid of them clothes. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. He said make room. He meant what he said. He said make some room. Said make some room. But see, I guess my thing was when he say your gifts weren't needed then, but they're needed now. Because now more people are waking up are going through spiritual awakenings. And he's making sure people start seeing numbers. That's why some of y'all may be like, where are these numbers coming from? I'm starting to see these numbers. 144 on the clock, 444 on the clock. Because he collectively waking us up for our mission. This ain't for us to just be here. We're here with purpose. You are the legacy. You carry legacy. And you're about to be big blessed. For all the sacrifice, for all the suffering, for all the silence. Not only did you suffer, you suffered in silence. My God. You suffered in silence. You was like, I'm finna call. No, I ain't gonna call. They just gonna laugh at me, talk about me, and happy I'm in a problem. Father, I need some strength. I know I should have listened, Father. I should have listened to those red flags. I'm in a situation. I just need your grace. I just need you to give me some peace throughout this. I'm bad at math, so those letters are math. Not 33 on the clock. Yeah, I'm so happy they created Google Maps because I wouldn't know how to get nowhere. I do not know how to read a compass. Maps are not my thing. Math is not my thing. It's okay to scream. It's okay to scream. Scream for ice cream. Right. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. No, I've never tried garlic and holy water. This is my anointing oil. I anoint my kids, my house. Right. That's what makes it God. He said, I want you to go out here and do something that makes you look like a fool. That's basically what it is. Like, God, I feel so embarrassed. Like, you want me to do that? Oh, Lord. They're all going to talk about me like Carrie. They're all going to talk about me. He talked about Noah. Laughed at him, too. So that flood came in. He got each animal in twos on that boat. He ain't get bit not one time. Lions, tigers, bears, cobras, python. I mean, he got every animal on that ark without being bit. Built the ark and was prepared while everybody else was laughing. Spiders are very significant. It's a good thing you bring that up. Spiders, moths, bees. Very important. Crows. Some of y'all have birds as your spiritual animal. You may be seeing crows, eagles, hawks. I want to say pack of birds, but it's not a pack of birds, is it? A cluster of birds. Cluster of birds. When you walk outside the sun, geese, there you go. Praying mantis, I just saw one. When you go outside, the sun follows you. That's how royal you look. You don't notice that. When you walk into a room, it's like the sun is following you, even without the sun being there. And then sometimes you go outside and the sun is following you. If you're seeing things unusual, pay attention. Pay attention. It's your spotlight, right? He's preparing you for that spotlight. There you go. 33 on the clock. Oh, frogs. I just had a message about frogs. That's good energy, good luck. Yeah, they're going to think it's luck, but you being blessed. I keep hearing jackpot. You are the jackpot, and you're hitting the jackpot. You are the jackpot, and you're hitting the jackpot. Oh, conquerors. Y'all giving me chills over here. Little bad thing. Y'all some bad. Ooh-wee. You say what? Big dog, not the little one. Okay. Okay. Well, excuse me. Sunflower is very significant. Seeing a flower by itself is very significant. Out of the normal, just seeing a flower by itself, very significant. The prize and the promise. Come on now. Type that in the comments. I am the prize and the promise. That's a word right there. I am the prize and the promise. Woo! Period. That's something for you to walk extra pep in your step today. What's happened to you? I'm the prize and the promise. I am the prize and the promise. What? 111 on the clock. Feathers, very significant. He's doing that, yeah, Piggy. He's making you the answer. You're the generational curse breaker. No. That's your higher self showing you the power you need to step in. That's you. You got that power. You got that authority. You got that stick. That's you, baby. Ain't no more imposter syndrome. You here to set us free. You here to change the world. You here to shift some atmospheres. That's you. That's what God keeps saying. You got to get out that imposter syndrome. Because that is you. You're not seeing this stuff for no reason. He's showing you that's you. I had to ask God, I said, why you keep showing me about prophet stuff? I don't know what that means. He said, you're a prophet. I said, oh, wow. And then somebody else called me a prophet. I was like, wow, never thought in a million years I would be called a prophet. So that means some of you are prophets too. It's a collective message. You have been anointed to bring good news to the poor. As you step into your kingdom assignment. Come on, Sabrina. Glad to have you. I'm the prize and the promise. That's a t-shirt right there. I don't deal with centipedes, but that's that the insects are very, very significant. Oof, can't do them centipedes. I'll wake my mom up out her sleep to kill a centipede. I can't do that. Whew! I will sleep outside if I see a centipede in my room. Because I don't know where it's gonna go, because I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run. My mom will tell you that. I used to wake up out her sleep to go kill a centipede and sleep in her bed. I can't do it. But yeah, centipedes are very significant. You're gonna see a lot of things in tubes. I can't do them insects, babe. T-shirt, right? Come on now. The prize and the promise. He sent me to strangers. He sent me to strangers. I told y'all the story. Since I've been here, moved here August 1st. Every time I go out, it's for a doctor appointment. I went out with a friend one night, and everybody in there was wasted. Conquerors. They called me the counselor. I was counseling them left and right. They was like, how do you do this? How do you do that? This one man wanted to stop drinking. I was like, you just got to do it. He was like, and I prayed for him. He was like, I think that's all I needed. Like, you the answer. People around you gonna be like, I think that's all I needed. I've been looking for that type of energy. I've been looking for somebody just to give me those type of words, because you're not criticizing them, you're encouraging them. And the truth shall set you free. That's your new story. You're going to be the counselor wherever you go. You're going to be the healer wherever you go. You're going to be the light wherever you go. You on God's payroll. Did I say that out loud? You on God's payroll. When he say jump, you say how high. When he say go, you say I'm coming. When he say move, you say just like that. You're a counselor. You are a special person, being, divinely created, placed for major movement in this earth, in the land of the living. In the land of the living. 3 on the clock. Come on now. You are. Because see, not many people want to do the work. You prove to God, hey, put me in, coach. I'm the one for the job. That guy give you a promotion. Give you a raise. Say, I'm the one for the job. I got what it takes. You're like, Lord, do I got to sign some insurance papers? Is it going to really get messy out here? Like, what? Is my life on the line? God put you somewhere, baby. You like, this was the assignment? Wow, 17 on the clock. Oh, them 17s. Love it. 144 on the clock. You like, Dad, this a... See, you the sheriff. You the... What word I want to say? Yeah, you like the sheriff. You the white shirt. Ain't that the white shirt? See, it can happen to all those other officers. But when it comes to you, it stops. They could have did that to 20, 30, 40 people. But when it comes to you, you're the disruptor. It stops. That's why God places you in those assignments. God say, okay, I know who to send. I know who to send. Because everybody else let it go too long. They didn't see nothing wrong with it. God said, I know the right one. I know the right one to call. Oh, they're going to come too. They're very disciplined. They're going to come. They're going to be on ahead of time, not on time. They're going to be ahead of time. God say, okay, you see, he'll put you in a position. He'll say, you see, he'll say, pay attention. There you go, Tasha. You were the bait. God says, see, pay attention. I want you to see what they're struggling with. I want you to see why I called you into this environment. I want you to see what others aren't looking at or paying attention to. And that's when your discernment kicks in. And you start seeing the things that these people suffering with. And you see where you are needed to be the bait. God gives you what they need or what their bait is. It could be money. It could be whatever. But God makes sure you have it. Because now it's time to play chess, not checkers. Those triggers start to happen. And they start to throw their insecurities on you. But you already know. You peeped where they lacked in. You already peeped where they were struggling at. You already peeped why their finances wasn't getting better. You already peeped where their mindset was at. You already peeped the toxicity from the generation. You already peeped. where the help is really needed. And God say, this time I ain't gonna send no regular degular. I'm gonna send an earth angel. I'm gonna send one of my light workers. I'm gonna send one of my empaths. That's when it goes to touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. When you are the one who get in that situation, that's when them tables start to flip over. It was okay with them 20, 30, 40 people because they weren't anointed and appointed. But when it came to you, that's when that army started standing behind you like, what? That's when they started warning these people like who you really were. But God say, watch this. They ego gonna stand away. And he's telling you that's warning before destruction. He's saying, chosen one, watch this. He's saying, chosen one, watch this. We about to trap them. And I'm gonna move you out the way. Because they're not gonna get away with what they did to you when they knew what they should have fixed in the first place. But they weren't hearing me clear because their ego was in the way and the enemy had them by the neck. That's why when you get in these people's lives, you the only thing they know about love. The only thing they know about realness. The only thing they know about abundance. The only thing they know about real growth. The only thing they know about breaking chains and breaking cycles. You're the only one that brought that energy forth to them. And now they're forced to go in and fight their demons. Now they have to do the shadow work. Now they have to go through their darker selves. Now they have to do everything that you had to do. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. And they knew this before you even came on the scene. It's just the people around them let it continue. But God says, stop it. I know who I'm sending. I'm sending my heavy hitter. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. God said, I'm sending my heavy hitter. And either they're going to bless them or they're going to break them. Choice is theirs. Balls in their court. You're going to get this blessing or you'll get this karma. Which one? Balls in your court. And these people let their ego and pride suck them dry. Suck them so dry. That's why they look like what they've been through. You don't look like what you've been through, but they look like what they've been through. Like, hey, what happened? That was a stressful relationship? What happened? You having some trouble at work? What, your car giving you problems? What's going on? God preserved you because you're the heavy hitter. That won't be your first assignment, conquerors, and it definitely won't be your last. But now you got more wisdom, knowledge, discernment. Can you imagine your next assignment? You just beat the biggest giant. Can you imagine your next assignment? But now you prepared. Now you prepared. You know the tactics and the tricks. They can send that same enemy to you in different ways, and you already know. You already know. Uh-oh, I lost TikTok. My phone died. It's rough, I'm telling y'all. You already know, conquerors. Yeah, my phone completely died. Oh, my goodness. If you don't already have TikTok, go to my TikTok. I'm going to do a meditation tonight from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All you need is a pen and paper and a quiet space. It's called Me Time Meditation. Please get over on there so you don't miss your me time. You deserve it. I got to get my baby off this bus. This has just been a hectic day for me, you guys, but I just wanted to get back on here as I promised. And we will get back on here 7 p.m. for me time. If you guys want to submit a prayer request, please do so. Go to my website, NoWorriesForYou.org. If you want to book a one-on-one spiritual session with me, you can do the same at that website, or sow your love seed of increments of threes. You can do that as well. All you got to do is go to www.NoWorriesForYou.org. And your title of your seed will be, I am a movement for the new earth. I am a movement for the new earth. Oh, and by the way, I do have the empowerment book. So if you guys want a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of uplifting, just to, here's something new. Here's something new. You can also go to my website, NoWorriesForYou.org, and get your ebook. You can read it wherever you go. Conquerors, let's adjust our crowns, because you look good, by the way. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Hey, there you go. Go be amazing, because you are amazing. Go be greater, because greater is in you. And go take all that the earth is yielding to you. It's yours. I know it's the middle of the day, but continue to take it anyway. Continue to shine anyway. Continue to show them why God chose you. If God be for you, who could be against you? Nobody. I love you guys. Don't forget, 7 p.m. tonight. Meet me on TikTok. What I think I'm going to do is, because we didn't really go toe-to-toe today, I think I'm going to come back tomorrow morning. Normally, I don't come on here on Fridays, but I think we're going to elaborate more on this conversation. But until then, Conquerors, I love you so much. Continue to make a No Worries day. Mwah. Love my conqueror. I done lost all